All right, YouTube, what's going on? So, what is my favorite bottom end high torque pipe? Well, there's a bunch of good ones out there, but we're going to tell y'all what it is coming up here. We're going to show y'all what we're going to be ripping today. Loving the Jado drag build. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. Peace. All right, people, so here we go. My favorite low-end pipe depends on what engine you're running. .21s, modified stock, all day long, Hypex 2135 with the medium header, or you can couple it up with a, well, that's 41032. You can couple it up with a 41001 right here. But if you're running a 28 or higher, 28, 30, 32, like this one right here, highly suggest that you run, this one needs to get cleaned up, the 9886 with the 41032. That's what I was running the other day when this bad girl was ripping ass. So a few things went down on this. I just had to do a rebuild on the 8X Elite. I'm going to tell you why. You saw it. It happened in the last video when I hit the tree. We'll try and get a clip of that on here. Next rip, which maybe today, I don't know. The weather's kind of crappy. It's a little wet outside. Not raining, but a little wet. Ground's a little wet, but it's not too muddy out by the ramp, so we'll see. But we do want to run the Techno MB48.4 right here. Yep, we're running a 32 modded by RCR in the buggy. Buggies and big blocks, baby. What do you know? So 41032 header with the VS Roddy Hypex 2135. We're going to see how this setup works rather than the 9886. You know, 9886, 41032, most torque, most power out there. Bottom end, mid, top, the whole works. You saw it on the 28, but we're going to see what this setup does on the LRP 32 with the Techno MB48.4. It's just fun, people. Don't let nobody tell you how to run your whips. That's stupid. All right, so also every platform that I run silver. Every clutch, I run Silver Springs Losi with aluminum shoes. Sometimes I'll run the Losi shoes. Sometimes I'll run the Max Life shoes. Just depends on what I got in the clutch box right there. So let's see what happened on this. Big ass crash in that last video that I did. There's the body. It hit the tree on the side. It pitched off and damaged the body pretty good. You can see there. But basically what it did is it screwed up a lot of stuff, people. I actually had to replace both stone guards, which are these are stone or rock guards, whatever you want to call them, and then all of the boxes I had to replace. This box was shattered, Dunsky, and it was bent. It bent the screws, everything, pushed everything over. Everything was pushed over. including screwing up the Savox servo that I had in here. Damn, man, still need to get a new GoPro. So we replaced the servo, brand new Savox in there, replaced all the it actually damaged the battery too, but it didn't damage it to where the wires were pulled out. It just pushed the two cells over one another. So I fixed that, taped it up real nice and neat so we can continue to run this lithium ion. This is the Dynamite Lion 32 milliamp battery, lithium ion there. New box here, ran all the wires, did all that. I don't use the little plastic piece here. It's too much trouble when you're taking it apart and cleaning it, so we just do a little zip tie action there and she's done. But got it all ready to go. The Works B5 is what we're going to run in here next with my favorite low-end, high-torque, bottom-end, badass basher pipe right here, the Hypex 2135 in my 21s. So here's the rest of that. Let me show y'all what I do for my pipes when I replace these stone guards. A lot of times that pipe will rest on top and you can't get it all the way down. So basically what I'll do is I'll cut it out right here for the stinger. I don't know if you can see that or not. Cut it out nice and neat for the stinger, and I cut it a little bit long because, you know, pipes are different lengths, man. Might even need to go a little further for the 9886. And then I also cut it out right here for the where it couples up, so it's not resting on top. It sits in there nice and neat, ready to go. Also damaged the fuel tank when it hit. It cracked the fuel tank. It was leaking, so we got a brand new 8X Elite tank. Here's the other servo. Anyway, done deal. Shit happens. That's part of bashing. That's the first time in a long time that I've really had a huge issue to where I had to replace parts like that, but it is what it is, people. Still working on getting this out. This is all ready to go. Did the rear diff, all that. We installed the MOD kill switch, and she's ready to fire up. I did remove the rooster tail 990 carburetor, and we put the DDM bearing modded 990 with the what do you call it, with the frickin' spiral diaphragm. So that's all squared away. We'll see how that's going to run. I love the Rooster Tail 990, but we're going to give her a break, man. Sometimes it's hard for this thing to start because it's pulling too much fuel through there. But once you get it fired up, she runs like a bat out of hell. But anyway, guys, Hypex 2135. Here's your part number for that right there. MA210145, EFRA 2135 Evo 2 for the .21s. Right there, badass. This is another one of my favorite ones. This is the Reds 2143. Badass bottom end pipe as well. So those two are great. I've got a Pico over there, and you know, all my other Novorossi pipes. I actually have a Works. That's not it. Where's it at? I do have the Works 2135 right here that I could couple up with the B5. This is the RCR modified B5, but I do not like that as much as I like this one. Basically the same size pipe, but for some reason this Hypex pipe is just better, man. It's more power, more explosive bottom end, and then mid-range and top all the way through. Badass right here, Hypex 2135, people. Check it out. I don't know if A-Main's got any or not. We will be doing some speed runs here on the Drag Jado. I love this Jado build, man. I have no problem with Traxxas products whatsoever. There's a lot of things you can do with them, evidently. So give me a few minutes, guys, and we'll see if we can get this girl out here. I do have a custom painted body coming for the Techno NT 48.3, and the 8X T is ready to go as well. So we got some other parts coming for this too. So stay tuned for that, and we need to do a little ripping with the Mugen MBX7. I should rebuild the MBX5 as well, man. Or I'm sorry, did I say 7? I think it's MBX6, right? I think it's the 6, all the carbon fiber, all that. This is the MBX5, old school OG right here. She just needs some servos and she'll be ready to rock and roll too. So hadn't done anything with the Baja, still here. Last rip, badass. We got all this transmission and pin stuff sorted out, and the 1242 bored out modified carburetor, Walboro 1242A modified for O'Neill Brothers Racing. On point, badass. I may even pick another one up for this. I do want to get a top end kit for this as well. I'm going to show you guys why one day. I did have an issue with this, and we'll go over it when I'm ready. So still runs, great engine. It just does have an issue here on the head, and been kind of waiting on it so we could do the top end on it. So badass, love that platform as well, just not as much as the Baja. So other than that, people, we see you guys here in a few minutes, and we'll get a little ripping done, and hopefully it won't be too muddy. Peace.
See the foam coming out of the right front tire. A lot of roots I gotta clear out.
Bye.